This program is a production of Barry Fair and is produced and recorded by Barry Fair and hosted by Barry Fair. Good afternoon. Welcome to Sunday, the 12th of January. Glad you could be with me and my offsider here in the studio this afternoon. And hooray, we are finally getting some rain. Look at that out there. To tell us more about that, good afternoon to my offsider, Stephen. Thanks for joining me in the studio this afternoon.
Hey, thank you, Barry. It's great to be back. And wow, isn't this amazing? Finally raining. Finally raining. This couldn't come at any better time.
And are we going to get more of it? Let us know down below. Here's my offsider.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's a big question. We want the rain. We need the rain. And look, even when there's predictions for rain, fortunately, sometimes we're not getting it. So any bit of rain right now, especially down south in Victoria, is much needed. So who knows? But hopefully, these predictions as well, and the forecast does say rain, and hopefully we get that. It's what we need.
A subject that we haven't brought up for a while on our show is respecting people's choices when they decide to leave. Here's my offsider.
That's right. Respect in all forms is very. It's significant. It's we need to have that. It's part of us every day, and we need to be able to respect everyone. And in this instance, what you're talking about, Barry, definitely the same reasons. Everyone's had their people come and go, but that's respect is the number one thing.
And we mustn't get upset either because when staff have been here at Oceana or at any other site for say 5 years or 10 years, they have to make decisions and say, that's it. It's time for me to move on. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's right. We all need change in our lifetime, and that's the beauty of life. And people come and go, but everyone always has an impact in some form or another. And it's the best thing is to take a little bit of the good and a little bit of something out of each person you come across in your life, and to build you as a better person.
And also, if you have any concerns about the staff leaving, you can always email the manager or speak to the person themselves. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's right. That's why there's always a system in place, and also it all comes down just to communication, and at the end of the day, it's everyone's personal choice. So that's it.
And we mustn't judge either because everyone has the right to make decisions. Here's my offsider.
That's exactly right. There's no need for any judgment, and that's it. Comes a time when everyone needs to slow down, and yeah.
And now on to the last topic on today's show. Well, the last topic on today's show is eating and drinking coffee. It's okay to eat and drink and have a treat every now and again, but don't fill up on foods that will upset your stomach. Here's my offsider.
That's exactly right. And just coming out of Christmas time, I'm sure we ate plenty of food. But yeah, we don't. We want to be listening to our bodies and eating the appropriate food and know what we're allergic to and know what what upsets us. That's most important.
And if you eat the wrong food like fish and chips all the time, it's not good. Here's my offside.
That's right. You want to have a variety of food. It's important we get all our protein, we get our fruits, we get our vegetables. There's no use of, or not, it's not healthy for the body to be continually eating the same foods, no matter how healthy it may be. So you need the spread, you need the variety.
So, so what would you eat for breakfast? I'm going to be telling you viewers now. Okay? You need to start the day with a good, healthy breakfast. Here's my offside.
That's right. I think breakfast, I've always thought breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. But quite funny, every culture and every country have viewed breakfast differently. Australia are big on our cereals, toast, but then you have Italy, something really big on a coffee and croissant perhaps, or pastry. So very interesting. Different cultures and different countries view breakfast as less or more important.
So I had wheat bix spice, Nutri-Grain and rice bubbles. And on the subject of food, we should have a good healthy lunch. Like I had a salmon and avocado sandwich today on a good bread. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's a perfect variety there, and nothing unhealthy about that. And it just shows you can still eat good flavored and delicious foods that are healthy. So that's perfect, Mr. Finn.
So leading into the closing sequence, please watch what you eat because we only have the one life. Here's my offside.
That's it. We've got to look after ourselves in all forms, don't we? And yeah, really, that's it. We need to be thinking about ourselves and what's going to be good for us. That's it.
Well, our closing sequence today, the subject we open with. Look at that rain, guys. It is great to see. And if you are out on the roads, please be careful. Here's my offside.
That's exactly right. I think it's been a while really since we've had solid rain in a long time, and we may have forgotten, sorry, basic road rules when it comes to wet weather. So definitely keep safe. But yeah, Mr. Fear, Barry, this is absolutely amazing, and honestly, America to finally have some more rain again.
And will we get enough rain? Let us know down below. Here's my offside.
That's right. That's the big question. You know what to do. Subscribe and pop Mr. Fear question.
And if there's anything you'd like us to cover on the show, please do drop us a line, or you can even watch my videos and leave me a comment because we'd certainly like to hear from you, and we'd like to hear from you about any suggestions that you might have for us. And before we do go, whilst you've still got your kid on school holidays, there is no excuse not to take not to take them down to the shops because the school holiday will be ending very soon at the end of January. So whilst you've still got them on school holidays, take them down to the shops, get them some new school gear for school, okay? And get down to the shops early to get a good path. Here's my offsider.
That's right. School is coming back, and guess all those parents and got to be thinking about back to school and all that preparation too, especially going to those shops. So everything on point there, Barry, and yeah, that's it.
The thing I'd like to say is thank you for watching the show today, and if you've got anything to comment on, like this year's shows, if you've got any fantastic food ideas, please let us know, and I'll bring them up on the show. But that's all we've got for this Sunday, the 12th of January. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And here's my offsider to give you his closing message and farewell now. Here he is.
Thank you, Barry, for having me once again on the show. And I think, yeah, you've summed up quite a few things today in this report. And I think that foundation number one message was really taking that rail and getting really appreciated. And I think, look, we just pray for more to come.
And if you, like I've said, if you think we're not getting enough rain, please let us know. And I nearly forgot to mention the water restrictions. Guys, please take shorter showers. Here's my offsider for his closing message.
Yeah, that's right. As I've just said, this has been all the most really important report today, and I think though that we just have to keep going for that rain, especially for down south and now Victoria experiencing the bushfires. So that's it. But thank you for having me on the show, Barry. I look forward to being back again soon.
And I will see you later on for the Sunday night edition. Uh, and um, and let's hope we can make the show more interesting for you this year. And the number that we talk about, 000, please leave that number free for emergencies. Here's my offsider to take us out with that message.
That's your famous closing statement and very important. 000, it's not a joke, and that's definitely at this time, especially with all the emergency disasters happening, something to really consider. Thank you again, Mr.
And thank you for watching the show. The way it has been, January 12th, 2020. This has been a Barry Fair production recorded live here in Unit 5. This is Barry Fair speaking. See you later on, everybody. And this program is proudly brought to you in part by Abbott's Village Bakery and Coles, serving you better. Bye bye.